A letter from Miko? Oh, what is she plotting this time? Well, let's open it and take a look.
Alright, it looks like we got ourselves a little bit of an invitation, it seems. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Let's see. Ooh, it looks like there's a lot of stuff I have to go through. Which doesn't know. Hi, everyone. I know it's been a while when it comes to these gacha games. I mean, it's definitely has been a while. Won't lie. I kind of burned myself out there a while ago, which is why you haven't been seeing any uploads around 5 o'clock with these gacha games. But things are, I'm slowly getting myself back into it, with my schedule. So hopefully I can see about getting a story quest and event done, here. So hopefully we can see that, upload in the next couple days. Anyways, let's go ahead and... Alright, looks like we got ourselves another... it's one of those challenges. Alright, I'll look at that later. We're not going to be doing this... We're not going to be doing that immediately, Now we have about 22 hours to get this. This is the event I do want to get worked on. Let's read that letter. Letter from Yae. I haven't seen or heard from you in quite some time, little one. Don't tell me you've forgotten all about your lady Yae Miko. No, we have not. And gone off and found yourself a new shrine maiden somewhere else? That wouldn't do it all. For one thing, it would break my poor little heart. But surely a kind and gentle soul such as you couldn't bear to see me that way, would you? Tell you what, let's meet at Tenshukaku. I've already had a word with the Okuzumishu at the entrance to let you in, so don't even think about turning me down. Relax, you're not in trouble. In fact, you're in for quite a treat. He 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 he. Why did you write he in your letter? That just makes it even more suspicious.
Tenshukaku? Why does she want to meet us there? Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Is Yae Miko, you're always going to have a bad feeling about everything she does or says, no matter what, because you are constantly trying to read in between the lines of what she really means. And then, okay. Just taking a look to see. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of stuff I have to take care of. Alright then. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'll do my little transition here. Alright. Transition. Hello.
Welcome, honored traveler. Yae told me about your visit. Please, come in.
Yeah, that was certainly a lot easier than last time. Yeah, last time we ended up having to, let's just say there was a couple fights, getting here.
The almighty Shogun is also inside. It's best not to keep her waiting.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Now, there's no need to be so stubborn about this. I'll adjust the budget here, and we'll definitely turn a profit.
Okay.
No. We must confirm the official representative before discussing details. There is an order to this that must be followed.
From the way she's talking, this must be the Shogun, right?
Yeah, it seems like it's them, all right.
Ah, little one. It's about time. Come, I have a contract for you to sign.
I better get a chance to read it first before I sign anything.
Whoa, we're not just gonna sign a random contract out of the blue.
Exactly, yeah, also it's one of your contracts. How can I be sure I'm not setting myself up for slave labor or something?
Hardly. Oh, well, labor is a part of it, but you will be compensated.
Uh-huh.
So it is as bad as Paimon thought.
Well, I mean, at least we're getting compensated for it, so... Just another job, Paimon.
I see. So he's the representative you selected. He would indeed be the perfect candidate for the Mikawa Flower Festival.
The Mikawa Flower Festival. What's that?
When the yokai still roamed the land, they celebrated an event known as the Mikawa Flower Festival. It was an occasion for drink, laughter, and merriment.
Okay. Sounds, like an everyday celebration.
We hosted a version of it during the Test of Courage. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to put on a large celebration. So I got to thinking, why not have another go? This time with the Mikawa Flower Festival for yokai and humans alike.
Sounds nice.
One that combines human ingenuity with yokai arts to offer the most innovative and thrilling entertainment of our time. Open to all humans and yokai throughout the land.
And I'm sure there won't be some chicanery, during the process.
Entertainment, huh? Wait, kind of like Akitsu Yuge and Akitsu Haneasobi? Those games were really fun.
I have no memory of these games.
For an important event like this, an official representative is required to preside over the festivities. In the past, the role was usually given to the Guji, or an individual from the Yashiro Commission. But this time...
Neither myself nor the Kamisato family can assume the position, given we represent one side or the other, the yokai or the humans.
But aren't I human too? Are we though? Are we though, Aether? I don't quite believe that.
Human you may be, but you possess a deep connection with the yokai, and you do not hail from this land. That makes you a more neutral option.
Okay.
Moreover, you took part in the previous festival during the test of courage. In my
Okay.
estimation, there is no better candidate for the role.
I don't recall this previous festival. I may have missed that one. We'll just pretend that we did indeed do it.
Plus, your name has the potential to attract an even greater showing. So are you going to sign this thing or what?
Why do I feel like there was an or else, in that sentence? I don't know. Does everyone think there was an or else in that sentence, or is that just me? I feel like there was something there.
Huh. You've got a point. Then let's go ahead and... Wait! Paimon almost fell into our trap.
Yeah, I don't work as a festival ambassador for free. Yeah, how much you willing to offer?
Oh, come now. This is for an important occasion, is it not? Even I've chosen to throw profit to the wind. Surely a selfless hero like yourself wouldn't turn your back on a good cause.
According to the proposal, the proceeds will be distributed as follows. 40% to Yae Publishing House, and 10%
There it
to the
is.
festival representative.
There it is.
Hey, no fair!
I want 30.
Now, 10% might not sound like much, but Yae Publishing House is going to great lengths for this occasion, both in time and personnel. All you need to do is show your face.
You say that now, and then you're gonna be putting me to work once I agree.
Getting smart, aren't you, little one? In that case, I'll throw in another 10% from the other half of the proceeds.
Okay.
No. The other half is going to the shogunate. That is not up for negotiation. But I am rather curious about the supposed great lengths you mentioned.
Now I need my funds for my snacks and my, and my novels.
Unless I am mistaken, most of the personnel and supplies are to be provided by the shogunate. In that sense, 40% seems rather high for your establishment, does it not?
That A. When did she reprogram you to argue back like this?
Proceeds should be distributed according to contribution. Besides, from the very beginning, you planned to allocate an additional 10% of your share to the Traveler, did you not?
Wait, so earlier you were just trying to shortchange us?
Why you sound so surprised, Paimon?
What's the fun in bargaining if you open up with your best offer right off the bat?
You're not wrong.
Paimon doesn't see the fun at all. But 20% is... acceptable.
Paimon does not speak for me, but it seems like we have no choice. Yep, alright, so what do I have to do exactly as the representative? Alright, once the representative is confirmed, the rest of the conversation goes
Games
quite
have
smoothly.
always been a central part of the festival, and both Akitsu Haneasobi and Akitsu Yuge were extremely popular. So, the plan is to host an event where the attendees have 48 hours to create a game of their own. We'll have new and exciting entertainment in no time.
Okay, so it's... I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that is a thing, isn't it? I do remember... I think that's actually how Hollow Knight came to existence, actually. I think you participated in one of these.
Ooh, everyone loves fun games. You won't have to worry about attracting humans and yokai to the event.
That is the general plan. I'll leave you to iron out the finer details and contact the participants. This is a critical time for the Shogunate's new development plans, and the survey team is returning momentarily, so I must turn my attention to them.
Got it, got it. We'll see you later then.
Alright, well, where to now then?
Jinju Forest. Let's pay a visit to our old friend Ioroi.
Okay. As though caught in a dream has been started. It's nice of them. They teleport us to the forest. That's nice.
Oh, but before I forget, you
What?
should eat this kitsune meal first.
Whoa, it smells so good.
Don't trust it, Paimon. Don't trust it.
It's also kind of like fried tofu for some reason.
Do. Hello. It's certainly been a while.
The smell of humans. Nothing to see here, just a statue. Huh? Wait, why do I smell kitsune?
You're very bad at diverting attention.
Remember us, Ioroi?
Oh boy.
Ah, it's you youngsters. And you! Huh. The nasty kitsune who turned Chinju Forest into the playground for her test of courage.
Oh, Chinju Forest is supposed to be Yoroi's territory, right? Oh, no wonder he's so mad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How could you hold a test of courage without inviting me?
Oh, so that's what he's angry about.
Yeah, but still the way like this, could you even participate?
Anyway, what brings you all here? Something to discuss?
I mean, technically, if you were to set something up, you could easily set up like a stall of some kind in front of the statue itself, or maybe like a offering box of some kind, maybe. Anyways, alright, so you avoid the questioning completely, yeah.
I actually came to apologize about the test of courage.
Don't trust it. Every single time she says something, I just don't trust it.
It was my mistake not to invite more yokai to the ceremony. So for this Mikawa Flower Festival, I knew I had to extend a personal invitation to the Bake Danuki.
Huh? The Mikawa Flower Festival?
Yes! The Mikawa Flower Festival!
And she's got him.
Kichiboshi? Shosei? Gyobu Koban? Where did you come from?
Yep, I'm pretty sure it's because of the meal that we just had. Yeah, let's not ask.
Never trust an apology from a kitsune, or an invitation for that matter. It's just a silly festival. So what if there's delicious food or fun games?
So you're jelly, got it.
Yum, yum!
Fun!
That's enough, you two! Don't fall for the kitsune's cheap tricks. Such hopeless, innocent cubs.
What a shame. I was hoping to take you all to the festival, but it would seem Ioroi disapproves.
And now he's the villain now.
I suppose it makes sense. Poor Ioroi, stuck in this statue all alone while the rest of you got to have fun. How sad that would be.
Poor Yoroi.
Excuse you. I am Ioroi, the Kakushigami of the Bake Danuki. I just, yes. Just worried the cubs will get distracted and stray from the Tanuki path.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
I should also mention I was hoping the Bake Danuki could help the humans take their games to the next level. Talented as you are in the art of transformation, in Inazuma, only the Bake Danuki can hope to match the Kitsune in that area.
Match? The Kitsune could never rival the transformative gifts of the Bake Danuki.
Oh, well, I was thinking of using the Bake Danuki as the symbol of the event in the promotions and such. But alas, it would seem that you don't like that idea, Ioroi. No matter, I shall simply seek the help of the Kitsune. When the time comes, all of Inazuma will know the Kitsune stepped in to accomplish what the Bake Danuki could not.
I just love how we're just side-eyeing her in this conversation.
Wait!
Hook, line, and sinker. Yep.
It worked, didn't it?
My dear cubs, Transforming into things that already exist is only a small fraction of what it means to become a great Bakedanuki. An invention. Just like when I turned into a gigantic ramen bowl that could fly.
Okay, interesting.
So go forth and seize this opportunity so you can advance the name of the... advance your training. Not all humans are bad and scary. Some are good, just like these youngsters. Go with them and transform into things you've never tried before.
Don't worry, Ioroi. The little Tanuki are safe with me.
And you never see them again.
You're the one I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's very reasonable. And very fair.
Well, we're here too. We'll make sure they don't, stray from the path.
You mean me?
I'll hold you to that. Now, Kichiboshi, Shosei, Yobu Koban, while you're out there, always listen to...
Yep. Always listen to Whiteber. And Mr. Yellowfur. And Auntie Pink.
No. Scratch that last one.
Miss Pinkfur.
I almost forgot. Given their level of training, speaking to humans will be a problem. Just a moment. I'll cook up a few Bakedanuki meals to keep on hand.
No need. Here, Miss Pinkfur prepared a special kitsune meal for you all. It will give you the ability to speak to humans.
You stole our tricks too? And changed the name?
Of course. She has to have her branding on everything. Non-suspicious feast.
Is it really that much better than mine?
Oh, honey, don't ask.
Splendid. That should make our lives easier. Now we can head into the city and start forming the teams.
Teams?
Well, we need more than Bakedanuki power to design these games. 2 humans per team should suffice, I'd say. Now, I need to discuss the layout of the venue with the Yashiro Commission. I'll leave the team recruitment to you.
Yeah, guess I need to earn that extra 10%, huh?
Hold on. You're not taking part, Miko? You're really gonna sit out on the fun? You of all people?
She's definitely more of the, just enjoys watching everyone else having fun.
Making games is nowhere near as fun as playing them. Besides, working through the night certainly isn't my idea of a good time.
Making games? Working? Through the night?
Anyway, this time I'm going to wait for the fun to come to me.
There it
See
is.
you later, little ones.
Okay. Alright, need to make our way back to Inazuma City, so we'll go ahead and transition over there. Alright.
City!
Yes.
So many houses! So many humans!
If you think, this is impressive, you should see Fontaine.
Gotta farm beans! Whitefer? Yellowfur? How do we farm beans?
Form teams, not farm beans. It's kind of hard to explain.
Like finding people with similar interests.
Yeah, that's right. People with the same taste. Into the same thing. It's easier to come up with a game that way.
Taste the same? Got it! Easy peasy. Whitefer, dumb.
Oh, wow.
Farm beans that taste the same.
And they're gone.
No, wait, that's not. And they're gone. In different directions, too. Let's go after them.
Yep. Gotta get him back on the correct path. Alright, let's see where they ended up. Alright, looks like we've got one down here. Let's see. Oh, hi! It's been a while. Aww. Wait, you're saying he's not one of Ushi's friends? Whoa, pump the brakes. I thought he was your friend.
Longhorn Oni and Shorthorn Oni.
He talks?
Shosei, there you are.
Get back over here.
White fur! Yellow fur! Shosei found white fur and yellow fur number 2. Both great yokai. Both like to play.
You know, yellow fur number 2, huh? Great yokai, so he thinks I'm an Oni too? Yeah. What's going on? Listen, I was just playing some genius invocation with my good bro Toma during his time off. And then out of the blue, this Shosei appeared right in the middle of our match.
Shosei loves to play. Longhorn and Shorthorn Oni also love to play. We taste the same.
We what now? Yeah, I can explain. Exposition. Oh, the Mikawa Flower Festival. Should have opened with that, compadre. Man, the Arataki gang really hard carried the last one. We'll turn this one into something special too.
Kozo and the others did all the work, bullchucker. You're really lumping them in with your gang?
Ooh, these guys. Hitsasume, Kozo, and Yoko and Kappa. Little yokai who have been living out in the wilderness, though they lack strong powers, they long for the once vibrant festivities of the Mikawa Flower Festival. Drawing inspiration from the classic game of that, and hoping to recreate the festival's form of splendor, they have set up the game of that for people to enjoy together. Okay. It's called doing them a favor. Besides, they look up to me. I'm like a cool older brother. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hitatsumi Kozo and his friends did come up with the Akitsu Yuge game during the last festival. There's no reason not to invite them this time.
Ooh, the crew's getting back together. I'll round them up. Ha 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 ha. Technically, I'm on vacation, but I'm happy to assist the Yashiro Commission with the festival. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's run up those 3 little fellas and start working on the almighty Arataki great and glorious Akitsu Yugi game. Oh man, that's a mouthful. Not so fast. Uh-oh.
Hornless Oni?
We have an advertising job to finish, remember, boss? We do? Reshoots, follow-up work, there's still a mountain of things to do, and I am, gosh darn it, you are not gonna run off and have some fun without me, and leave me to do all the work. Again. Oh, well, look at Toma here. Kind enough to help with the festival even during his vacation. I would think the boss of the Arataki gang would show even more dedication to his work, but that's just me. Aw, honey. Looks like your time is spoken for, my friend. Wrap up what you need to do and we can finish our match at the festival. Best of both worlds. Alright, those errands are a piece of cake. I'll be back in no time. Oh, but first I should introduce you to Kozu and the others. Then you can head to the festival. Without me. But let's get a move on. No use standing here talking about it. Go make those introductions. We have stuff to do. Sorry, Aether and Paimon. I'm sure we'll see you later. Bye!
Hornless Oni? Oh, so scary.
Yeah, just a little bit. Alright then, got that one done. Next up, looks like just a little bit of a head.
White fur! Yellow fur! Over here! Kichiboshi found big sleepy tanuki!
Hate to break it to you, Kichiboshi, but...
Hey! I'm a Mujina, not a tanuki!
She speaks! Hey, Sayu, it certainly has been a long... Gosh, when was the last time we've seen Sayu? Or at least I've seen Sayu. Honestly, I think the last time I honestly seen Sayu as well as speaking was probably all the way back in... Honestly, the story for Inazuma, actually.
Oh, Mujina yokai that can turn into tanuki?
No, wait. I'm not a Mujina or a Tanuki. I'm Sayu.
Hi, Sayu.
Tanuki, Mujina, Sayu. So many transformations! Sayu is yokai?
She's a ninja.
I don't transform at all. I've been a human this whole time. Who is this guy anyway? Popping up out of nowhere right when I found a spot to sleep? Sorry.
The worst of
this
crimes.
is probably the first time Kichiboshi has ever seen a ninja.
Well, no, not necessarily. Oh, yeah, I guess this one, yeah. Ah, the big Tanuki and the great Mujina yokai are facing off. The rumors around Hanamizaka were true.
Not this
Why?
again. It's just Sayu.
And why are you in the bushes? No yokai, huh? My bad, Sayu. I rushed over here as soon as I heard the rumors. Guess I got a bit carried away. Yeah, that's on brand.
And there goes my nap.
Yeah, you're not gonna be sleeping anytime soon.
Silly humans, much to learn.
Well, hold on. Is this guy a real yokai? His name is Kichiboshi. Well, hello there, Kichiboshi.
This human, really warm.
Warm? Warm personality-wise, I'm guessing. Oh, haha. Well, what brings you to Inazuma City, Kichiboshi? We don't often get a Bake Danuki around these
Boy,
parts.
where do we begin?
Exposition. Ah, I see. You're recruiting people to develop games for the Mikawa Flower Festival. You interested? Well, duh. Come on, Sayu. Let's do it together. Yoshi tried to sneak away.
Right when I was trying to run.
Well, of course. It makes it more comedic that way.
About that, I'm pretty busy. Practicing ninjutsu and such.
No. Oh, I heard the Baku Danuki are great at ninjutsu. Rumor has it with a single thought they can grow taller than a house. Is that true, Kichiboshi?
Taller than a house?
Oh, no.
I've never heard of a ninjutsu like that.
And she's hooked.
It's not ninjutsu. It's Bake Danuki art. We don't grow taller than house.
See? I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
We grow taller than mountain.
Oh, no.
Eh?
Sayu?
Sorry. Just thinking about something Sensei always said. You can't just focus on drills, Sayu. You need to push the limits of what you know about ninjutsu.
Well, this is certainly as good as an opportunity as any.
I guess.
Farm beans, success.
Alright, let's go discuss this ninjutsu. No, this Bake Danuki art of transformation. The one you're going to use for the festival.
Yes, I've always wanted to go to a festival with you, Sayu. Let's go to my place to brainstorm. We could even set up some fireworks when we're done. There it is. I was wondering when the fireworks were going to pop up.
Fireworks. They're terrible for my sleep.
Wait, so that's suggesting that the minute you get over there, you're just gonna go find a corner to sleep, huh? Regardless. Alright, next spot is right over here.
Huh? Kyobu Kobine, what are you doing?
They're in stealth mode.
Spying on great yokai.
Oh.
Great yokai whisper about something with humans.
A great yokai, you say?
So, what do you think? Are you interested in our proposal?
Oh, it's the new character. The idea has a lot of promise, but I'm afraid there are no natural hot springs on Watatsumi Island, and the cost of heating them artificially is a bit too...
1 second, I believe someone's listening. Hello over there? You're more than welcome to join, but a face-to-face conversation is more appropriate, don't you think?
And a lot more polite, too.
Great yokai found us. It's just us.
Aether, Paimon?
There's no need to be nervous, you two. It's not like I think you're corporate spies.
Well, we kind of with Yae Miko. Yumi Mizuki, a clinical psychologist and one of Inazuma's Yumikui Baku, known for their ability to feast on human nightmares. Her investment led to the opening of the Isa bathhouse in Inazuma Indoor Hot Spring, where guests can unwind with a unique combination of relaxing baths and delicious cuisine, as well as the professional psychotherapy services. If something's been on your mind, you should consider confiding in Mizuki. She'll do her best to drive away those nightmares.
As for you, it's been a while since I've met one of your kind. What's your name? Is Ioroi doing well? Huh?
Oh, this is Kyobu Koban. It's his first time visiting a city, so he's a bit shy around strangers.
Aww. As for Iore, yeah, he's the same as
So,
always.
still sealed in that statue then. I suppose it can't be helped.
Maybe one of these days he'll become unsealed and he'll be a pullable character.
Nice to meet you, Gyobu Koban. My name is Yume Mizuki. I'm a Yumekui Baku. We're yokai, just like you.
Great yokai is surprisingly friendly?
Looks like he was scared that as a great yokai, you were going to do something terrible to him for interrupting our secret meeting. I wouldn't really call it a secret meeting, especially since you're still in the city and you're also out in the open, so yeah, not really much of a secret. Exactly. Not exactly, no. We were discussing the potential of opening a new branch of the Aiza bathhouse on Watatsumi Island.
Isa Bathhouse is expanding to Watatsumi Island?
Ooh, that would be lovely. Well, tourism is one of the areas we're hoping to expand. We were discussing the possibility with Miss Mizuki for quite some time. Still, given the lack of natural springs on Watatsumi Island, we're looking at high operating costs, and if it's not different enough from the main branch, I worry about its ability to draw in customers.
All valid points. We do need to differentiate the brand. We could place a greater emphasis on physiotherapy, or add some popular activities, such as carefully designed games.
Interesting.
Games? Games? In a bathhouse?
Well, of course, it certainly would provide a nice, relaxing atmosphere.
Of course. Games are often used in psychological treatment to put patients at ease.
Exactly.
Anyway, the topic of games really seemed to pique your interest. Is there something going on?
Yes, there is, and I love the side smirks we just gave each other. Let me explain again. Exposition. I see a new kind of Mikawa flower festival. Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills is as ingenious as ever.
Miko. I knew I smelled scheming in the air.
Oh boy. Oh, that lady again? Well, there's a lot of work to do on Watatsumi Island, so we probably don't have the time for something like that. Right, Your Excellency? Please? I don't want to get put in a dress again. I do think there's potential in turning Watatsumi Island into a tourist destination. We could use the festival as proof of concept and establish a partnership with Miss Mizuki. If people are drawn to our game, that would mean a lot of positive publicity, which would benefit us in the long term. So now, go put the dress on. But aren't Ice Bathhouse and Yae Publishing House business rivals?
Rivalries aside, I have no qualm using Yae Publishing House's resources to our advantage.
You're not getting out of this.
Besides, if I remember correctly, you have a connection to Yae Publishing House as well, don't you, General Goro?
Yes.
You work on the That's Life column.
Yes, you do. Oh, well, yes, I do.
If our venture is to focus on games, then as future business partners, I'm sure you would appreciate an opportunity.
Nope. Actually hit the button there. An astute observation, Miss Mizuki. Well, shall we? Getting down to business is often the quickest way to bring people together, after all. You're not wrong there.
Agreed. Then why don't we discuss some of the finer details before the festival begins?
Oh, but, alright, then I guess I should go get the dress then. Actually, Gore, I was hoping you might attend to the business on Watsumi Island in the meantime. Just as you said, there's quite a bit to be done. Yes, freedom! You have your escape route, go. Yeah, she's giving you an out. She's giving you a way to avoid Miko. Yeah, she's giving you an out. Of course, run! In addition, I'd like to encourage the people of Watsumi Island to attend the festival. It's a celebration for humans and yokai alike. So that includes our people as well. This should be an occasion that brings people together. Understood. Leave it to me, your Excellency.
Okay, that should be enough teams. Time to report back to the Yashiro Commission.
Alright then. Transition.
Miss Kamisato, this is the list of stage materials for your review.
Miss Kamisato, I have your schedule for tomorrow.
Busy as
The list
always.
looks fine. As for the schedule, let's move the meeting with the Tenryo Commission up a little. They're in charge of festival security, so that should take precedence.
Oh, she looks super busy. Should we come back later?
Oh, Traveler!
And we've been spotted. Yep, you seem busy. Are we interrupting? Oh, we probably are.
Oh no, you're fine. You caught me just as I was finishing up, actually.
Oh, how convenient.
Lady Guji said you're the official festival representative, and you've been busy recruiting participants. So I should do my part too, right? For large events like the Test of Courage, Brother usually does most of the organizing. But this time, I wanted to take some work off his back.
Well, that's nice. She would certainly be a big help.
I hope so.
Oh, speaking of the recruitment, we found a bunch of people. We should be good to go.
Alright, sounds like everything's all set for the stage.
Oh, already? That was fast. I wasn't sure we would find enough participants. I thought I might have to sign up myself.
Well, I mean, there's still time. I can go ask.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can only focus on so many things anyway. If we have enough people, I should stick to organizing. I suppose I'm a little sad about not taking part. But I'm looking forward to the festival all the same. When the time comes, perhaps we could check it out together.
Well, sure.
Miss Kamisato! Another letter from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, no.
Coming! Sorry, duty calls. We'll have to talk about our plans another time.
Well, you take care of yourself.
My brother's the one overseeing the teams. I believe he's in the courtyard with Lady Guji. You can go in when you're ready.
Thanks, Ayaka. See you later.
Bye.
See you later.
Wow, Ayaka's really working hard. Guess we should follow suit. You're the festival representative, and that makes Paimon the representative of the representative. So in other words, let's do this.
Let's do this. Agreed.
It's about time. I could hear you talking outside.
I apologize for not greeting you upon arrival. The Lady Guji and I were discussing something urgent.
Oh, don't worry about it. We were talking to Ayaka anyway.
Now that young lady is one enthusiastic volunteer, especially when she heard about your involvement, Traveler. Solved our personnel problem in one fell swoop.
Oh, really? You took the opportunity to order her around as well, I see.
Hardly. It was entirely her decision. Besides, you really think I could order her around with her big brother standing right there?
Yeah, well, you may not have ordered her around directly, but you certainly gave her an incentive when you name-dropped the ether here. I do hope she gets what she wants out of the event. Now I see the Bakai Danuki are no longer with you. I assume that means the teams are set? Yep, here's the situation. More exposition. I should start a counter or something. Longhorn Oni and Shorthorn Oni. Those are some interesting names. I was hoping Tomo would use the festival as an excuse to relax, but it would seem he refused to remain idle. Of course not. You even signed up as a participant. Well, here's to hoping the game development is enjoyable at the very least.
Mizuki signed up too? along with the Soul of the Deep. Now this is getting interesting. I knew it was a good idea to put you in charge of recruitment, Traveler.
They're planning to use your festival to promote Isa Bathhouse.
Oh, is that so? Then perhaps I should up the ante.
Oh no.
So, Ayato, is everything set on your end then?
Yes, the Yashiro Commission will be in contact with each team and arrange for lodging, food, equipment, and travel. We will also determine the overall theme for the games, which will be announced 48 hours before the opening of the festival.
Yes, that's all well and good. I just have one small adjustment.
That doesn't bode well. That really doesn't bode well. The minute you start tweaking things at the last possible moment.
Why so anxious? I'm just trying to keep things exciting. When we're ready to announce the theme, come to the festival grounds at the foot of Mount Yogo. We'll see you there.
Do not trust, do not trust, do not trust. Alright then, well let's go ahead and transition to time.
The theme for the games is being announced today, right? Who knows what Miko's got up her sleeve? Let's go check it out.
Though the festival is yet to begin, the game development process is sure to attract a crowd. His Tenryu Commission's responsibility to maintain security and order throughout the entirety of the proceedings, so remain vigilant, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sora!
Hey, Zara! Oh, it's you. It's been a while. It has definitely been a while.
You guys are here early. There's still 3 whole days until the festival starts.
There's a little over 48 hours. Besides, many patrons are already here to observe the development process. Festival security starts now.
Oh, wait, but what about the statue of the, almighty, Narukami Yogo? Yeah, you know the one. Won't you miss out on it again?
Want us to buy one for you? No need. All statues of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder, being sold at this event are an old model. And as it turns out, I already own 5 of said model at home. I'm not obsessed. Shut up.
Ah, okay, well that's definitely more than enough.
Yes, I only own 5 statues of Her Excellency at any given time. That is my maximum. Otherwise, it starts to become a problem. Any more, and I'm afraid I would not be able to afford them the proper care.
Oh, that's the reason?
Personal matters aside, I heard you are the representative for this event. You should proceed to the stage and speak with the Lady Guji.
Oh, right. Looks like we're running out of time. Let's go then. See you later, Sora.
Take care. Goodbye.
Ma'am, we have a message from Commission Headquarters. They need you to return as soon as possible.
Headquarters? Now of all times? Alright, keep watching my absence. I won't be long. Oh, that's not suspicious at all.
Ah, you're here. Now we can get the ball rolling.
Are we late?
Right on time, I'd say. I was just about to announce the theme for the games.
Oh, well, how convenient. What's that thing behind you?
Oh, this. Just a little something to spice things up.
Oh, no.
So, stay tuned.
And don't spoil the surprise. We should be getting close, right?
So sleepy. Can't wait anymore.
Aw, honey.
A theme decided by Miko and the Yashiro Commission. What's it gonna be?
One thing we all share is our capacity to dream.
Oh, you.
Outlandish fantasies of the mind, nostalgic memories of the past, or telling reflections of our inner selves. In a similar sense, games also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. Just like our dreams, the bounds of possibility are as limitless as our imagination.
Oh, you're certainly not directing us at a specific someone, huh?
With that in mind, Your task is to create a game within the next 48 hours centered around the theme of dreams. The genre and style are completely up to you.
Okay, nothing too crazy so far.
Okay, and you just jinxed it, Paimon.
And to provide some additional motivation...
Darn it, gosh darn it, gosh darn it, Paimon. Okay, where's the duct tape? What's the duct tape?
The winning team will be awarded the Tanuki Game Award,
Oh boy.
as well as a generous sum of mora, and a sponsorship from Yae Publishing House to fully develop the game and promote it throughout all Inazuma.
And her branding gets spread far and wide.
All Inazuma?
In the interest of fairness, the evaluation committee will decide the winner based on attendee feedback, as well as the opinion of our festival representative. Now, with that out of the way, let the game development begin. The 48-hour countdown begins now.
Of course.
Looks like things
statue.
are going well. We've just started, and it seems like all our teams have a plan. Plus, with the transformative powers of the Bakedanuki, bringing those visions to fruition should be a lot easier.
Ooh, that's a lovely looking one.
As the festival's most important judge and representative, you should go check on the progress, don't you think?
I really didn't see that coming at all. Me, as the main judge? Really? What a shock.
It all comes down to fairness, as I said.
A
I worked
neutral
with
party.
the Yashiro Commission to come up with the theme, so the judging must go to someone else. Oh, no need to stress, though. It's all fun and games, is it not? Just choose the one you enjoy the most.
Okay.
Of course, if it's appearances you're worried about, you could always... I don't know. Check in on the teams and ask about their ideas?
I mean, appearances. I plan to take this seriously like I always do.
And that proves that I picked the right person. Go on then, I won't keep you.
Alright then. Ooh, here's a lovely little animation sequence. Right, so it looks like we got 3 mini games to work with here. We got the Akisu Harpestum Dreams Doubled, a Little Fox's Daydream, and the Bunsen Phantasm. Well, given the circumstances, let's go with our bud over here first. Let's do the this one. So, looks like we have a couple challenges to work with. So, complete stage without using a fatality and complete within a certain amount of time. Alright, looks like I just have to worry about doing the first portion to get our little token there, it seems. So, let's go do this.
So, you need to pick the best game, huh? Well, why don't we take a look around to get a feel for things? Then we can go talk to Miko.
Let's see. The contestants from the various teams. Yeah, let's do that first. Before we get to the mini games. Hello.
Hey there, Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu Koban. How are things going over here?
Not bad. We made a lot of progress. Miss Mizuki is very experienced, and Gyobu Koban's abilities are simply astounding.
Piece of cake. Experienced, huh? That must put you at a huge advantage. Is it because you use games in your work?
I'm not sure it gives me an advantage, per se. The games I use are for clinical purposes, not entertainment. But if we want that award, we need something a lot more fun. So my experience only goes so far.
Makes sense. That reminds me, the Yashiro Commission chose dreams as the theme of the competition. Do you think that was targeted at us? No. I can't imagine why.
Huh. Using dreams to test a dream eater? Yeah, it does sound like some kind of challenge.
Yeah, someone threw the gauntlet down. They knew we wanted to use this as an opportunity to advertise the game, but now it's a competition. Well, regardless of the situation of, ultimately, regardless of the game that you develop that will hopefully help promote the bathhouse, but Yae Miko has at least have it established that they get to do, help develop and publish that game as well. So their name will be on it as well. So even if you do end up winning, she also wins as well at the same time. Which means if we lose, our game will be completely overshadowed by the winner. And if we win, she gets to share the profits as the primary investor. Miss Fried Tofu with all the process on the top of her game.
Wow, that's a lot of scheming.
That it really is. It's very ingenious.
Screaming?
Don't worry about it.
On the other hand, if we do win first place, the prestige will help us get the word out, which should increase the popularity of the bathhouse on Watatsumi Island.
Ooh, I really hope there is one over there.
As for Yae Publishing House's sponsorship, as long as we win the competition, we get to decide the terms.
Well, we'll see how that develops. Winner takes all, huh? I suppose it works both ways. It definitely has the Lady Guji written all over
My
it.
guess is that she's doing this all for the entertainment factor. For fun, basically.
Well, of course.
Fun. Kyobu Koban likes fun.
I mean, she did mention that she's basically going to sit back and let all the fun come to her, which basically means everyone gets to does all the work and everything, and she gets to reap the profits from it. Well said. I suppose that's the purpose of a game after all. For now, let's focus on making our game the best it can be.
So what kind of game are you gonna make?
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream. Basically, you play as a fox, navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares in search of delicious fried tofu.
Okay, interesting. So a collectible kind of platforming kind of game, maybe? I think I might know who the little fox is supposed... Yeah.
Yeah, looks like that fox takes some inspiration from, real life.
And then add on to the fact that it kind of helps, sway her a little bit, I think. Well, the design was Miss Mizuki's idea, but I'm completely on board. Sometimes the only way to meet a challenge is with a challenge of your own. Yep, fighting fire with fire, huh?
That's the definition of fun, don't you think? So, want to give it a try?
Next time for sure.
Next time. That's a promise.
I want to talk to everyone first before I get into the mini games. Alright, talked to you. Hello, Sayu.
Wow, look at this! You've made so much progress already!
All credit to Kichiboshi. We just told him what we wanted and he made the set in no time. Oh, impressive.
He helped with the gameplay too. All we had was a prototype, and now it's ready for playtesting already. His skills are amazing.
Ooh, seems like you have a talent there.
Kichiboshi, amazing!
Very amazing.
So, how do we play? It doesn't seem super obvious.
I haven't gotten to tutorial yet, Paimon. The board is infused with yokai power. All you need to do is place your hand on it to enter the dreamscape. At least I think that's how it works, right, Kichiboshi?
Orange for very smart.
So, you could say that your game unifies human ingenuity
Paimon.
with Bakedanaki magic to create a scene that is completely illusory. Very creative.
Where were you? I have no words.
What for suddenly use many big words? You sure sound official all of a sudden, Paimon. Are you trying to act like a real judge?
Don't mind her. She's on a power trip right now.
This new style of game development deserves a name. How about Unreal?
No.
Or
No. No, bad Paimon, bad. Don't be referencing the, real life game engines. Bad. Yeah, could you tell us about the game? You betcha.
Hey, a little acknowledgement would be nice.
No. Although Sayu's the better person to ask, Bunshin Phantasm is her brainchild after all.
Yeah, it's based on a dream I had. In the dream, I learned to make bunshin, and I made them do all my work for me.
So you had all your little minions do all your work, huh?
With my clones around, there was no reason for that lady to come find me, so I could sleep as long as I wanted.
Okay, interesting.
So, even when you're asleep, you dream of getting more sleep?
This is the best thing you could dream about.
It's just, I got so excited at the prospect that I actually woke myself up. If only I could make bunshin in real life.
Yeah, I have a feeling your clones might not want to work any more than you do.
Well, then, even if some get caught, the others could take a nap in the meantime, right?
Everyone could do like a rotation or a sleep schedule rotation.
But if your clones do all the work, doesn't all that fatigue transfer back to you in the end?
Ooh, that could make it really even worse.
Well, when you put it that way, I don't know anymore.
Now, don't think too deeply about it. All dreams are nonsensical and complicated in their own way, but that's what makes them interesting. Anyway, that's our game. The most wonderful Bunshin Phantasm Mujina body doubles to the rescue.
What's a Mujina body double?
That's a long story. Wanna just give it a try?
Next time for sure. Alright, you have other teams to check out. All good. Whenever you're ready to play, just touch the board and you're good to go. Alright, well, we'll be back in a moment. Also, what's this shiny over here? Ooh, interesting. I had to keep my eye open for any other shinies. I may do that off screen. But anyways, looks like we have one more person to talk to. Hey, Toma! Alright, let's add another elemental reaction here.
Toma is the best!
Yes, he is. That's nice of you, but it's all thanks to Akitsu Yugi that I came up with this in the first place, and that was all you.
For Boss Toma.
Whoa, guess this team really hit it off.
Oh, hi there, Ether and Paimon. Hi, Toma.
Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh?
I have Ito to thank, actually. He introduced me to Kozu and the others after you left that day. We didn't get to see each other much during the test of courage, but they're a very friendly group of yokai. All I had to do was mention the Mikawa Flower Festival, and he agreed to help right away. They even showed up bright and early this morning.
That makes sense.
Ah, nice.
It was their dream to host the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, totally. We've been dreaming about it for a long time.
So, what are you planning for the game? It kinda sounded like you're making a sequel to Akitsu Yuge.
I suppose it's a spiritual sequel of sorts. It's a combination of Akitsu Yuge and Mondstadt's Ludi Harpistrum. I call it Akitsu Harpistrum. It's pretty simple, actually. Just swing the racket to hit the balls back where they came from.
But what does that have to do with the theme?
Good question. The Lady Gucci did say that reminiscing about nostalgic memories is a form of dreaming, right? For many years after leaving Mondstadt, the only place I could experience Ludi Harpistrum was in my dreams. Once I was old enough to go back on my own, too much had changed. My age, my mindset, whatever it was, the Ludi Harpistrum of my childhood was gone. Oh, Toma, come on, come here, let's give you a hug. Suppose you could say Akitsu Harpistrum is a childhood dream many years in the making. Oh, and in the playtest stage, I added a few characters that often appear in fairy tales and dreamscapes. Hopefully that reinforces the theme a bit more. Want to give it a try? Yes!
White fur, yellow fur, get ready!
Let's do this! Our first mini-games. Alright, the opening battle for the new iteration. Now will the sound of the sand-colored Bake Tanuki hitting a harpistrum be more of a clack, like rock, or biff, like a sandy beach? I don't know. Let's see. Hi, Yae Miko.
Well, did you get a good look at all the games?
That I did, and I also was able to get a lot of goodies in the process. Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and what are your thoughts? I'm all ears.
Okay, so let me just think to myself real quick on all the mini games that we had. First, we had the badminton mini game, basically, you know, and then we also had the puzzle game, and then we had the platformer game. Honestly, out of all three of the games, weirdly enough, I kind of like the badminton one the most. Or I guess the tennis one.
Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
I'd have to say it would have to be Toma's.
Akitsu Harpastum, huh? I'm sure that will be a nostalgic experience for many people. Perhaps a Mondstadt spin on an Inazuman classic will be, dare I say, a breath of fresh air.
Oh, ha ha, you're hilarious.
What do you say we drag A out here so she can join in on the fun?
Oh, certainly. Get her out of her little, trying to think of the terminology, but get her out of her, shut-in room. Yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment of how to describe it.
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
They were pretty fun.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at Yae Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through. You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
Yay.
Wow, time really flew by today. It's so late already.
It really has.
The game booths were cool, but the food was even better.
Oh, they're the
vendors
best.
selling dongo milk, tricolor dongo, rice cake soup, you name it.
Of course, the food's the most important part in these festivals.
Paimon saved a skewer just for you. Here, before it gets cold.
Oh, how nice of you. It's not something you just didn't finish, right?
No, of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself.
You'll do it, and she'll do it in front of us, too. You enjoy the soft and chewy texture of the snack. With the excitement of the festival all around you, it almost tastes sweeter than usual.
Tastes great, right? Which means we should come back for more tomorrow.
Yes, and ooh. Who is that mysterious shadowy figure in the distance? So that's why you saved one for me. You run him more to buy it yourself.
Wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's someone doing out this late?
This isn't ominous at all. You okay over there? Do you want some dongo?
Huh. Their clothes look kind of weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned?
Y'all good?
Hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
Yeah, it's just around the corner. And they're attacking us. Paimon, watch out! Do the little flips and the twirls. My dongo, how dare you! You must be punished. You'll be unable to use elemental skills or burst during combat, but you will obtain new abilities known as parry and... Oh no, don't give me a parry system, no! I'm bad at these! When using parry, they will raise their attack weapon in a defensive stance, greatly decreasing damage taken. Parry has a fixed cooldown. You will gain Verity when you use normal attacks and charge attacks against your opponents or when you successfully parry. Verity will also accumulate over time. When you max out, you can actively use... If you parry just as your opponent is striking, yeah, you can completely negate any damage that will be done to you and reset parry's cooldown. Completing such a perfect parry against your opponent will cause you to accumulate more Verity. When your opponent is about to use Oni Devourer, their weapon will shine brightly. Perfectly parry this technique to unleash a powerful counterattack. That's not gonna happen. I can tell you that right now. That is not gonna happen.
What was that for? They attacked us out of nowhere! Something's not right about this. Be careful, traveler!
Okay, so that's how it works. Ah! No! Oh, let's try it. I think I did it, maybe? Okay, I'm doing it a little bit. Oh, come at me. As bad as I thought. I spoke too soon, but you're dead. Again. Okay. Whoo, boy. Is that it? Don't say that now. You jinxed it. And they've disappeared into the ether. Oh, nope. They're coming in from the shadows again. Any help here would be nice. So fast. No. Okay, there's a sword down there. Let's grab that. When did this dagger get here? So is the nightmares invading reality? Hold on, I know this feeling. I've felt it several times before. Have we? It's our dongo. I'm in a dream.
Traveler? Hey, are you alright?
What just happened? Did you slip something into that dongo that you gave me?
Well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear, but then, all of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something.
Well, apparently I'm fine now. Don't worry. I am gonna super worry.
Whew. You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
I saw a dagger, but it was tricolored dongo the whole time, so it was all just a nightmare? Luckily, I heard the sound of thunder in the dream. Otherwise, it probably would have taken me a lot longer to break out of the nightmare.
What was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining.
The thunder, what now?
What's wrong?
Was it I? Are you nearby? So the thunder wasn't part of the dream. Who was that person? Hi. Looks like...
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
Yes. Looks like Yae Miko was able to drag you out from your...
Hey, Komura! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming tonight. We can come back tomorrow. Komura. Komura!
Why are you ignoring me?
Komura? What's with the yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go. Huh? What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
You were just over...
Komura, weren't you...
Oh, we got the spooks happening.
Now.
Alright. Looks like we got a little bit of a mystery on our hand with this. Alright, so we finished the first part, so let's go ahead and wait till next morning then for the next part of this quest. Transition.
Man, what happened last night? We couldn't find anyone to discuss it with because it was so late. Well, Miko and the others should be at the grounds by now, right? Let's go talk to them.
Alright then. Can do. Ignore me. I'm not fighting you.
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we
There's
too
everyone.
early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
Ooh, spooky.
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
Oh boy.
That's just a folktale. It's not real.
There's sometimes a little bit of hint of a truth in some old stories.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
Kinda know the gist of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger? Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night?
No, surely not. You must be crazy, Paimon. I'm sure they're not connected at all.
The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers?
Eh?
Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team?
Alright, let's go ahead and do that then. Sayu!
Huh? They're not here yet.
Maybe they're still asleep in some unknown corner?
Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming.
Suspicious person is suspicious.
Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games. He snuck away again. Do you think he might be...
Let's follow him and see what he does. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. And they are being very, very suspicious. Oh, no stealth section? Boo.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
He's constantly looking back at us because it is very obvious we're following him since we're not even hiding in a bush or behind a tree or anything. We're literally on the same path he's on. Yeah, let's keep
Good
watching.
point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Okay, now we actually gonna do a stealth sequence? No? Okay. Again, not hiding behind
Reporting
anything.
back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
I see. Did you find any other clues?
Sarah?
Why are you surprised? Ah, good morning, you two. Yeah.
What's going on here?
I was wondering who was daring enough to sneak up on one of our detectives. Maybe I should have expected it to be you. I guess that makes us the hunted. Aether, Paimon, go in the corner. You're on timeout.
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
Okay, you need to be like fired or you need to go through retraining because we were not subtle whatsoever. Considering Aether's skill, the fault is not... Yes, it is! It is 100% your fault.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if Heizo's involved.
You should already know at this point, Paimon. Well, about that... Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Unfortunately, my orders prevent me from sharing that information with you.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
If Sara and Heizo are so hesitant to divulge the information, there's only one person who could be responsible. Those orders came from the Shogun, don't they? And then also add on to the fact the reason why you're probably not, giving out the information is just on the off chance we are doppelgangers. Or nightmares in this case.
An astute observation, Traveler. Tell him the truth.
Oh, okay then. Hi. Just Shogun.
What? The Shogun is here?
Paimon, please. Yeah, this is I.
You recognized me with a single glance?
You can tell with the tone of your voice. Shogun, we still haven't completed the investigation.
It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the Traveler.
Oh, and then there's a plot twist. It's actually, we're the doppelgangers all along. Or Paimon's the doppelganger.
His gaze, his presence, his mastery of several types of elemental energy.
Why are you looking?
There is no mistake. And we need his help.
Okay, anyways, moving on from that weird glance. Understood. An investigation team was sent to survey something. A piece of land. Yesterday, the 10-year commission received a report that the team was found unconscious in the field. Not only that, but the group appeared to have become trapped in an endless nightmare, unable to wake up. Oh, that's not good.
No, please! Stay away!
We detected intermittent traces of yokai power when they were found. We follow the traces end up here, just outside the festival grounds. Yo boy.
What?
Should we call it the festival? No, that'll probably cause a panic. Yeah, fortunately it's not that simple. You've heard the rumors about the doppelgangers, yes? We suspect the culprit has the ability to change form, allowing them to spread misinformation at will. They may have already infiltrated the festival grounds. If we call it the festival, we may give them a chance to escape amid the chaos. Exactly. Even the slightest movement could alert them. Locking down the festival grounds could provoke them to attack, which would endanger the public.
You're right. That's a big risk.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
Yeah, well, they're most definitely going to attack again. A very valid concern. Last night we dispatched a group of soldiers to the festival grounds that will remain undercover to keep an eye on things. I'm assuming hopefully you set up some form of code word, so that way you can make sure that the person, you yourselves don't get infiltrated. But regardless, they blocked off several nearby roads under the pretext of construction so we can keep civilians away as much as possible. Even the almighty Shogun has taken it upon herself to patrol the area all night.
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
That's good, thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
I apologize for our failing, Shogun. You should not have had to intervene. Also, Paimon, no, that was just regular lightning. Don't assume it just because there was lightning, it was I.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Well, you're fine.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo.
Which means that the culprit infiltrated the festival grounds, they must still be nearby. The only people close to the grounds last night were the staff and the contestants staying at the shrine.
Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
You need my help again?
The Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
You're not wrong.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
Oh. I love how you phrased it in a very particular way there, Paimon. Oh boy. Funny enough, there is actually YouTube videos online of the voice actors of Genshin playing Among Us, if anyone wasn't aware. They're certainly very fun, and I've even seen some people make some animatics based off of those videos. They're hilarious.
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
Yep, we'll see what we can do.
Thank you. I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Well, there's only so much we can learn that way, so I think we need to find a way to slip onto the ground. It's better for us to be at the scene if something goes wrong. I fear the Shogun is far too revered a figure for that. If she arrives at the grounds, it will certainly cause it will definitely will.
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
Ooh, do we have disguises?
One of her genius plans, huh?
Somehow scheme seems more accurate.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
Alright, so we go ahead as though Beholding Illusions has started. Alright.
They say there's nothing new under the sun, but somehow...
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but We can't arouse suspicion. Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear.
Sorry, just keeping my eyes open for any other sparkles. If anything, I can always just look that up off screen. But you know me, I like to just investigate and explore, just in cases. Aw, that's a cute little kitsune doll. Alright then. Hi, Sayu.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me?
Ichiboshi, that's not a nice thing to say to a friend. Sayu's probably just tired because she came up with all the ideas yesterday. Need a break, Sayu? I can start thinking about the ending stages in the meantime. It's been forever since we've done something fun together. You need to have enough energy to enjoy it.
It's okay. I can push through.
I am already suspicious.
Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi, too. How should we test them?
Let's ask about the past.
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try.
Let's do this. Hey, y'all!
White fur! Yellow fur!
Whoa, you guys are here bright and early.
Yeah. Well, the traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right?
I'm on stop. You're already failing. So you don't need to make anything, so what's the rush?
Yeah. If the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency.
Oh, no, it's just... The traveler really wanted to see you.
Oh my gosh, you are so bad at this. Yeah, exactly. Why?
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because
This is so awkward.
busy later and stuff.
Stuff. Words cannot describe how awkward this is. They're busy now.
White fur acting super strange.
Paimon, go get some food. Yeah, let's please change the topic. Oh, I was just thinking about the Aranara. Oh, I was just reminded of a certain ambush order. Oh, I was just reminded of some pilgrimage training. Ambush order.
Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden?
Because I can. Well, all the Bakeda Nuki transformation remind me of the time you failed that ninjutsu technique.
Well, that was my bad. I tried to turn into a barrel, but my tail was sticking out. So you found me immediately.
Yeah, I did.
But this time, I'm not in charge of turning into things anymore. So it should be fine. I think.
Wait!
Kichiboshi. What did I say about talking that way? Anyway, you seem to have a good grasp on transformation yesterday, Sayu. What's the story here? It all started with a certain mysterious order.
That one shouldn't be on me. I didn't realize I was tricked until later. Did all that work and didn't even get to nap. Really shouldn't have taken that order.
Yeah, still, we had some fun times together, right?
Based on what happened, I guess you could say that.
So no, not fun at all. Got it. Wow, I've never seen this look on Sayu's face. What the heck happened back then?
Mujina is all red.
Wait, what?
No, I'm not. And I'm not a Mujina.
After that, you share many more memories together. Oh shoot, where did the time go? We have so many levels to design today.
We should get out of your fur hair then. Good luck, everyone.
I mean, they both apply.
Bye, White Fur. Bye, Yellow Fur. Come back and play.
Transition.
Really adventurous, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
Time has certainly gone by. Do you still remember the original meaning of our journey?
Oh yeah, totally. It was... what was it again?
Okay, I'm gonna start swinging you around now by your leg if you keep this up. I figured.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff.
You. It was you. All of it was you.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Okay. Toma.
Hey, Toma. We were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Now it looks like our judges are hard at work this morning.
Feel a soft bee?
Oh, Boss can explain that one.
Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
Oh, I don't deserve that much praise. Yes, you do. But when it comes to the talking part, I guess I'm the best person to answer your questions.
Time for an interview.
You're gonna put on the glasses, aren't you? Yes, you did.
Into you.
Ask away, judges. What do you think is the most interesting aspect of the game? Did you design this game with anyone in mind? Well, from the design standpoint, we wanted to be a game for everyone.
Not so fast. Everyone isn't an answer. You need to be more specific about your target audience.
Ah, you're absolutely right. Then allow me to revise my answer. Our target audience includes growing children ages 0 to 18.
Makes sense. Kids need a little exercise here and there.
Especially the ones that are 0 ages. Second would be active adults ages 18 to 40.
Right. Adults have more stamina, so they can get more out of the game.
Next would be older adults ages 40 to 60, especially those in need of exercise. Okay, so literally just everyone of all ages. Got it.
Older adults. Exercise is important for healthy aging, but something feels off about this.
I think you've been tricked, Paimon. It's literally for everyone. Finally, we have elderly people who are still full of life. That would be the 60 to 1,000 age range. 1,000? Oh my, yeah. You know, fantasy world, yeah.
Ah, okay. Wait. That includes everyone!
Yes, Paimon, it does. Well, we can't forget about the yokai, right? This game is for humans and yokai alike, after all.
But not for Ioroi.
Because he's trapped in a statue, I'm guessing? Besides, you seem to agree with each group, Paimon, unless you intend to change your tune. Oh.
Next question.
You got played. You continue asking questions and Tomo answers faultlessly. So there you have it. I hope that answered your question, judges.
Whoa, not a single stumper.
Never underestimate a housekeeper. Well, I'm sure the interview is only one part of the evaluation process. We'll see what you think when you play the game yourself. Which reminds me, I should probably get back to work on the stage. Want to give it a try when we're done? It would be my pleasure. In that case, let's get to it, everyone.
Yes, Boss Toma.
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
Alright, time for the final group. Mizuki, you got some explaining to do.
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early.
And you're here by yourself, I see ya.
You're here alone?
know about great yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
That's not suspicious at all. You have questions for me, I presume?
Hook me! A little warning next time!
Sounds like you already know why we're here. Yes, I heard about the doppelganger incident when I saw you around the venue just now. It wasn't hard to connect the dots. As for what you want to know... Energy.
Energy? Oh! The numbers you write in your diary!
In a tree? Dry berry?
Ahem.
Oh, sorry.
So we can leave it there, right? You don't need to ask any more questions, I would imagine. Yep, all good. As for Gyobu Koban, he was in the shrine all night. I can't imagine he's the criminal you're searching for.
Gyobu Koban is a criminal?
No, you're not, honey, no. Give you a hug, give you a hug.
No, of course not. You're in the clear.
In the clear. Is good?
Very good.
Good.
You are adorable.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
She left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. Looking back on it, perhaps it's related to your own investigation. Oh, as she left, I heard her whisper under her breath, ordering me around in the middle of the night. Who does she think she is? Yae Miko. She probably needed an expert on nightmares to help formulate a strategy. Well, I guess that also confirms Mizuki's identity. Well, hold on there. Who's to say that the letter that she received was from Yae Miko?
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki!
Well, here they are together.
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Did you finish up your work there?
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Well, there are other people here.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
If you keep joking like this, I want 30% of the profit.
Oh, greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
Make a joke like that. You're the only one in Inazuma who would do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
That was not a challenge.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
So what did you two do last night, huh?
Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares, analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't
no
want
choice.
someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Even now, I think you should take a break, Miss Mizuki. Gyobu, Koban, and I can handle the game development in the meantime. Whoa, what was that? Just a quick flash of Gobu there. I learned a lot yesterday. I'm sure I can handle a few design elements while you get some rest. We can't have our lead developer out of commission. I'm not confident I can bring our vision to fruition on my own.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Okay. You are so cute.
Sweet dreams.
Alright, Mizuku goes to rest.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku.
Oh, really?
We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand.
Ah, okay.
It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
That shows on how much of a precious memory it was. Sounds like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one.
Uh-huh, sure.
Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one
Not
possibility.
necessarily.
The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
Alright then, so put the pressure on people, got it. So how do you plan to provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you.
Please don't show me. Please, show it to Paimon, not me.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival.
Oh, really?
Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
Ah, there's the added pressure. Was the fireworks necessary? Yes, it was. It's the Shogun! The Almighty Shogun is here in person?
So this was your plan, Miko?
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that.
Yae Miko has her ways. The Almighty Shogun's presence is bound to cause a stir. Instead of struggling to maintain a low profile, it's better for her to step into the open. Now let's talk about this in a crowded area. And it means a detective could slip into the venue alongside the retinue without turning any heads at all. Again, guys, you are still in a crowd. Let's not be discussing the plans here. In the presence of the Shogun, not even the most cunning of criminals can be let down their guard. Their every move needs to be faultless. The more you focus on getting one thing right, the easier it is for the rest to become cracks in the glass. That's what Miko wants us to take advantage of. And she's using the Almighty Shogun as bait. Lady Gucci is as daring as ever.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
Your intel was very useful, actually. We don't know how things will unfold, but I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. In the meantime, stick with the Shogun, Aether. We need everyone focused on her. I'll do my best. Alright, under my command, the 10-year commission will remain on high alert. If anything goes wrong, report back to me at once. You got it. Alright, who's suspicious? Who's suspicious? After that, we've surveyed each stall just like yesterday. Whee! Whee! No, this is not for you, Paimon. I's presence definitely caused a stir, but it didn't take long for the festive atmosphere to return. Maybe a day will come when I can leave Tenshukaku and it won't be so out of the ordinary. Aww.
Another day of hard work. Where did the time go?
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
Laying a little thick there, eh?
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
Ah, you must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
You are totally suspicious.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
I just love the fact that he has a mustache. Basically, just almost like it's implying, yes, all doppelgangers have to have mustaches.
What are you looking at,
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
Kinda off. The vendor is giving me a pleading look. Judging by his cooking skill, it almost seems like his first day on the job. He's working.
Working? Ah.
Oh no, I think she's gonna think there's a double meaning there.
I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dongo milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Oh, Paimon, all of those are for her. What are you talking about?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now.
More possibly. You never know, though.
I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
This festival is for everyone, including you.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
That it is.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumeku Ippaku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Maybe it's not a nightmare, but instead a dream.
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something.
Oh?
Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
Ooh, I won't say no.
Really? Yes, let's go!
Wait a second, wait. I think I've heard about this. You want us to go to the hot springs now?
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break.
Get a nice little bit of a relaxation, R&R.
You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all. So I thought you might like to join.
Sure, be a nice way to de-stress.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Aw, that's too bad.
Aw, boo. But I'm not going either. Oh, but do I go or do I not go? I feel bad though. But yeah, I'll go.
I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
You're being suspicious.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dongo milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
Yeah, okay, I see what's gonna happen. Okay, you're trying to separate us, I see ya. She's still sleeping, isn't she?
Alright, now we can talk freely.
Miku doesn't need to see me, does she? You need to talk to me.
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything?
Something off? No.
Up close. Sometimes it's hard to see the whole picture. I think something is troubling her.
I mean, didn't seem off of eye today. Maybe she's not used to leaving Tenshukaku, or was it the reaction of the crowd? No, we've been through so much. Something so trivial wouldn't shake her. She must be keeping something to herself.
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem. Until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
Yep, even Archons aren't immune to emotional strain.
Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I understand.
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler.
As a clinical psychologist, isn't that where you come in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help. Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
Transition.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
You ate my portion?
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming?
I'll explain later. Just have fun.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
Oh, that sounds nice. See y'all.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Someone tells me you chose to stay behind on our behalf.
What makes you say that?
You want everyone to relax. You don't want people to be on edge because of you.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
But aren't you under pressure too?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You didn't deny it though.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally that person should be me.
What if you didn't have to worry about bothering anyone? Would you agree to go to the hot springs then?
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
I'll take that as a yes. I have a pair of special coupons here. We can get into the bathhouse after closing.
What clever verbal tricks, Traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
Yeah, not... She's insisted. But it is an honest offer.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun?
Yes.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Come on, let's go.
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Hey. Alright then, looks like we have to change the time once again. As always, transition! Alright then everyone, we are back, and it looks like it is now time to invite I to the Isa bathhouse. So, yeah, let's go!
Well, shall we head out?
Yes, shall we? Let's
All
go!
right. No reason to delay.
No, there's no reason to delay whatsoever. Definitely not at the fact there's only 4 hours left of this event. Certainly no delay whatsoever. It's not later on in the day. From earlier? Shush. Interesting. I think I heard a little bit of rumblings online about this.
Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
Man, that must be really relaxing. I think the only experience I've really had personally in terms of, you know, something like this is, you know, then there was like a jacuzzi I remember, just a really hot jacuzzi at one point I remember, you know, trying out. Haven't got a chance to actually go to a hot springs myself, though. I want, you know, I hope, you know, I hope I get to someday, though. I'm sure it's nice. Yep, is this your first time here?
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was 500 years ago.
Ooh, so it's definitely been a while.
When the project was complete, I was already in the plane of Euthymia. And, naturally, the body of the Shogun has no need for such luxuries.
Hiragi Hiroshi.
The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
Does it have anything to do with what's happening right now? Oh, I'm sure it is.
What makes you say that?
The particular look on your face, and also the dialogue option that was provided for me. ...
Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended.
Ooh.
You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma.
Nightmare, you say?
On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumeku Ibaku could do nothing to wake them.
Yeah, so all that sounds, it doesn't seem bad enough to make you this upset.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear.
I don't know about that. I think, honestly, that could also be just as bad. Especially, you know, it could destroy people's mental, you know, their entire minds.
But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more painful nightmare, both for the person in question and those around them.
Alright then, so then, yeah. Become a danger to everyone. Even to themselves. If I hadn't broken out of that nightmare yesterday, would that have happened to me? Then I must be so worried because... Okay, what's with this repeating dialogue? What's going on? Did that happen to someone that she knew back then?
Yes.
And what happened?
I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down.
I'm sorry.
No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own.
But that doesn't mean it didn't hurt.
If necessary, I would do it again.
Oh,
Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
And who's been spying on us?
Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Oh, hello there, Yae Miko.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag...
Uh-huh.
How about a hot spring tea party?
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
Who was it? Probably Yae.
I guess... both of us?
Okay, that's also I can understand. Was this entire thing just to get I into the hot springs?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up.
Ah, okay.
In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
Yeah, I understand the reason, but why not just do it yourself?
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
No, not even now. No, never. Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
Oh no. What was that?
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
Alright then, let's do this.
Oh no! Someone's unconscious!
Yeah, it sounds like the nightmare struck again.
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
Oh, she's awake.
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
Hi.
What happened just now? What
Don't be
frightened you?
alarmed.
Shogun,
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now.
Is that what happened? You fainted?
Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight.
Yes, let's get closer to the person that's spying at you from behind a tree. Yes, good idea, especially when you're by yourself.
And
it was Doppelganger.
In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock.
Yeah, that would do it.
After that,
A doppelganger in Inazuma City. But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
So it sounds like maybe someone's playing some tricks.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too. Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
I wouldn't worry about it. The strongest ones in Inazuma are all right here in front of you.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
Okay.
There. Maybe we can get you some nice tea and some snacks as well.
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
That's good, although certainly, shook her up though. I know that it would definitely shake me up if I were to just wander around and just see, oh, that person looks exactly like me and they're staring right at me. Okay, and we're leaving.
Bad news, Shogun!
Oh no.
A Tenryo Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim at the festival. Kappa is trapped in a nightmare.
Oh, that's not good.
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
Oh. So it looks like we're getting more and more little bits of information, as we continue.
Kappa! Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Shogun, the fault is mine. The Tenryo Commission failed to protect those under our charge. Yeah, what exactly happened?
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
No, we have failed you. There is no trace of the enemy. That's really surprising, especially considering this isn't a big area.
We split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Other than the Baku Danuki transformation, there was no trace of yokai power at the scene, almost like the culprit's methods are getting more sophisticated. The doppelganger in Inazuma City also seemed to appear without warning. Wait, there's a doppelganger in Inazuma City? Yeah, seems like it. Doppelgangers, nightmares, Inazuma City, Mount Yogo.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
Are we... interesting.
The yokai! It must be getting stronger!
Kappa, oh, please don't die.
It's my fault. I should have anticipated the culprit might resort to more sophisticated methods.
No. It was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sarah, what is the status of the other contestants and staff?
All normal. I asked the Yashiro Commission to move them to a secure location just to be safe.
Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait.
Oh? Did you figure something out, Yae?
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Exactly. See, I think I mentioned this earlier, especially considering the theme and everything. Are you sure that this isn't considered a dream?
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
You flatter me, Lady Guji. I do have a few ideas. Up to this point, we've only detected traces of the nightmare creature around Mount Yogu, and now a doppelganger randomly appears in Inazuma City. Our original thought was that the culprit infiltrated the venue to evade capture. If so, there would be no reason for them to risk exposure by continuing to change form. Rather than concluding that the nightmare creature on top of everything now has the ability to disappear without a trace, I think there's a different possibility. Ooh, doppelgangers and nightmares are actually, it's the same person, it's a different person. Ooh, is this a psychological phenomena? I can't just explain it away. Number of creature and doppelgangers are separate entities. That's why their methods are so different. They have separate goals. An enemy that has two different abilities can suddenly appear and disappear without a trace. It seems too random. Like a novel from Yae Publishing House that tries to incorporate every element under the... Okay. So... different, maybe? That's right. The entities appeared at the same time and place. That's why the Tenryo Commission conflated the two at first. But if we ignore the nightmare creature and look at the doppelganger incident in isolation, the culprit's motive is clear. The aim of creating doppelgangers is to escape capture, occupy Inazuma, or cause panic. I want to say maybe cause panic? Didn't actually hurt anyone, but the folktale about the doppelgangers did cause people to panic. That must be the culprit's goal. That's right, because of the folktale about doppelgangers, the culprit was able to incite panic without attacking anyone at all. But after the Tenryo Commission secured the venue, the culprit appeared in Inazuma City so that the panic would spread. Well, what is the end goal? Panic doesn't seem like enough of a motive. Unless they're trying to do all this just to cause the festival to close. Right, panic is a means to an end, but I think the shift to Inazuma City proves something. Whatever their goal, terrorizing one location wasn't enough. And since Inazuma City is their new target, the person they're impersonating at the festival should be absent. Unless the culprit found a way to cover their tracks and incite more panic by leaving behind a stand-in. Yep, I was also thinking this as well. Especially since, you know, Mizuki couldn't sense anything.
Kappa is made of wood?
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
Exactly. They were a doppelganger.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
Not just that, replacing one person was enough. If multiple people were replaced at once, they can cover for each other. We didn't get to see each other much during the test of courage.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird.
This kind of transformation is said to have a particular weakness. If the subject is frightened, the disguise starts to crumble. Isn't that right, Yoko and Hitosume Kozo?
It's a Bakedaniki tail!
It's all three of them.
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
Tetsunosuke?
They're getting away!
Gosh darn it, you little rapscallions.
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
No fighting! Let's go!
Yay. So this is happening.
Terrors! Come on, let's go after them!
Hey then.
I've had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bakedaniki tricks?
Let's not question what these are. I don't want to know. I really, really do not want to know what these are. Okay, where are they now?
Working. The humans are catching up.
Little rascals! Stop running!
You know, time to face your punishment.
You wish!
Oh gosh darn, where you all go now?
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us! You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm on fire.
Tetsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us turned into bonfires!
Hear that, Traveler? Bonfires! 3 of them! We'll show them, stupid.
No, just punch them all.
Ouch! Transform!
They're gone again! No, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick? Oh!
Just keep punching, just keep punching.
Save us, Tsukumo!
All right.
We're almost rid of them.
No, you're not. That's enough. I will not fail the Shogun again because of you. You know, you all made me look bad. Ooga booga booga.
Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
No. Surrender now and I will spare your life.
Tengu, why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
My loyalty is to Shogun. Humans and yokai are no different in my eyes.
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans! Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Nonsense. The Shogun would never give such an order.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Let's all get to the root of the problem.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
Wait a second. Is this all about the fact of where the festival is currently placed?
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Okay, so I think there has been a huge misunderstanding.
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night.
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
Yeah, I think there has definitely been a lot of misunderstandings. Kichibushi and the others weren't forced into anything.
Stay back!
There, little one.
Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different approach.
Yeah, there's that weird, swirly, red rings over their heads.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
Ah, okay.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
Aww.
Servitude, enslavement? These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality right now. A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
Evil Paimon with evil eyes.
So, they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
Oh, we have a solution apparently.
Truly?
If you say hot springs. If the nightmares come from the abyss, there's something I can try. Oh, yeah, we could draw that out of them.
Well, what are you doing? No, don't!
Give me that delicious nightmare.
The humans are everywhere. We can't hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember.
Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area. By order of the Shogun.
By order of the Shogun, we ought to exterminate all yokai
across
our path.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh yeah, the festival for humans. And...
The festival for humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun. It's our turn now.
Yeah, it's completely misinterpreting. Like it's warping, what's being said.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they die.
No. How could they do that?
Quiet, or they'll catch us.
Oh dear lord. What is that? Oh, it's the swordsman again. Or is that where the swordsman was then born from?
What? What is that?
Ah, born from. Got it. Maybe.
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here! Hold on! We're coming!
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This yokai can speak!
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss Tama will eat us.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do? We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away, and then they won't come.
But how do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
How about we turn into those 3 yokai?
These memories, they belong to the Bake Danuki?
Traveler! Traveler!
Shush, Paimon, I'm working.
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Where are we?
Okay, so the fact that they we would get rid of it shows that it is Abyss in origin, Nana.
Huh? The nightmare is gone. You purified it.
Just my way of dealing with the Abyss. I'm sure there's not going to be any negative consequences whatsoever.
Humans! And a bunch of yokai!
Especially that one on the right!
The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna... They're gonna... What were they gonna do?
Looks like they're confused. They still seem wary of humans. That might have something to do with a long time in hiding. Hiding? You describe and do all the exposition like normal.
That explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. That was the only thing they could imitate. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsu Yuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. Paimon can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
You're like Heiza if his skills only worked in hindsight.
Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
Oh no. Oh no. More or less.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bake Danuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Hazo, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Ooh, this should be interesting. Yes, Shogun. Alright then. Literally right next door. That's nice. Hello.
Ioroi, we're back!
And we brought friends.
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep?
Oh no.
Shogun, I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
I've never seen Iori so afraid.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a Nakuweed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Oh dear, that seems to be a bit, over the top there.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's Ioroi! The humans really did kill you!
No.
Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead!
Not dead? The Kitsune spoke the truth? This smell is Ioroi! Ioroi is alive? Ioroi? The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke! You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kabuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
Ooh, okay. He looks a little cray-cray there.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move.
our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Baketanuki Tsukumo taught us, by digging a hole in the ground!
Well, certainly seem effective.
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power! It was the will of the great Baketanuki Kiichiro made manifest!
I don't know about that.
It restored our power! And then we made the human go, oh, oh, ching, yeah, yeah, ha, ha.
Oh, and by ting tune, yeah, you mean?
We tricked him and ran.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Baketanuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Baketanuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Oh dear, yeah, that does not sound good at all.
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
Aww, they are just adorable.
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question. Whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether, or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Oh, really?
Wait, that is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellow Fur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Besides, the Baketanuki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Oh, is that why? Oh, okay. It's certainly been a while, so my memory's a little fuzzy on the certain details.
Ioroi is a thief? Ioroi got what he deserved?
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Of course, also sounds familiar to me as well.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all a nightmare.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
I can't even imagine.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
You know, that certainly, try to, spin it in a positive way.
Huh? We won? Go us! We're even better than Ioroi!
Alrighty then.
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Baketanuki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
And also very adorable.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to? A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
I feel like I've heard a legend about that.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty Shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the Shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. a trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chio the Tigerbite, or Tora Chio.
I don't think Chio would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality.
So the one you had to strike down. An nightmare doesn't incapacitate someone with sufficient strength. It turns into something even worse.
The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bakedanuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chio's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to a jibakure.
A jibakure?
An earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
Okay, so they're bound by the ley lines.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand? Attacked.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
No fun allowed. So why has it appeared since though?
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies. When Chio set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chio is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Even so, having to unleash Muso Ishin against her again? Would I really be? No, she would not be okay. Nope. Mizuki said Archon suffered from the same trauma as the rest of us. The dead may be gone, but that doesn't mean our emotions die with them. No.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bakedanuki friends.
Oh, she's scheming again.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bakedanuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
Oh, Miko, why you do this? Oh, don't do that to them.
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary... oh, no. A 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Yes, totally. That's totally what's happening. We've totally seen this before.
Well, Oh!
Go along with it. Or else.
Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Yes, I've definitely seen that happen before. Paimon, don't ruin this.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare, Mizuki?
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Okay. Meaning?
Is that even possible?
Did you forget what world we live in?
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere.
Oh, honey. Precious, precious honey.
Maybe they're hiding us trees? Or the wind?
Fools! The kitsune is clearly referring to the Bakedanuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Yes.
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Oh, how convenient. Let me just set that down there. Oopsie.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bakedanuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
Well, she always has a plan.
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh,
Not gonna say anything to that?
She just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side.
That would be us.
Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Theoretically.
There's just one problem.
No, there
Since
isn't.
this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness,
Well, something tells me it's the festival we're gonna have to use.
then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
So, if we want to lure it out...
Yep, we need a source of joy, and the obvious target would be,
Mikawa Flower Festival!
probably also when you crown the winner as well.
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger. Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Of course.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
It'll take all night long.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Yep.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a Little Fox's Daydream as well.
So you also have to pull a double duty there.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Alright, looks like we need to talk to Ai real quick. There you are. Hello. How you doing?
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me.
But...
I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Okay. You get some rest too.
One more thing. Thank you.
Naturally, Alright, and that takes care of the second night, so now we have the final night now. Oh man, this certainly is a really long series of quests. But it's also enjoyable as well. Alright then, as always, transition!
Alright, it's finally time for the festival! Hopefully everything goes okay. Do you think everyone completed their games? Let's go check it out!
I assembled all the key information into 2 booklets. Lady Guji and the incantation for the ritual has been distributed along with them.
Remarkably efficient, Ayato. How are things with the Tenryo Commission?
We have adjusted our defensive efforts in response to the Nightmare Fragment. Now that we no longer need to worry about the doppelgangers, we can be much more efficient.
Oh, you're all here!
And with your arrival, we can be even more confident in the strength of our defenses. Nevertheless, we must remain vigilant. We all must do our part to give Aether and the Shogun the best chance against this enemy.
Well, it's a relief to have you all in our corner.
Wait a minute, though. Where's Ayaka? With the festival preparations complete, we have everything covered over here. Ayaka is currently helping those in need, you could say.
Those in need?
Most of the game development teams are short on manpower, so Ayaka and a few others are helping them out. Is it Thelma? It's probably Thelma.
I'm sure you'll run into her as you walk around. Oh, and just a reminder, you need to select the best game later tonight.
I already know who I'm going to choose. I'm going to pick Thelma. I like that minigame the most.
Most importantly, don't forget to enjoy yourself. We need this event to be as joyful as possible if we want the plan to work.
Yes, I know. Did not almost forget about that.
Once you're done experiencing the festival, you should check in with A.
Yay. Alright, the final night, as through Surrounded by Thunder, has started. Alright, let's do this. So we need to go ahead and talk to although it looks like there's some people we need to talk to, though. So let's do that first. We gotta do some of this optional stuff. Hello. Oh no, Goro, you're here. You need to run quickly. This Yae Miko is just around the corner with a dress.
Ah, Captain. Swordfish 2, salute.
Hello. Yeah, it certainly has been a while. I'll say the quad was a little reluctant to help at first, but telling them you were the festival representative had them moving faster than an actual swordfish.
To be honest, some Watatsumi Islanders aren't too concerned about the festival or the safety of Narukami Island.
But if they knew it was for the captain of Swordfish 2, I'm confident everyone would be here in a heartbeat.
I'm not sure I deserve that level of loyalty. I doubt you have a choice at this point, Aether. Not even the words of a divine priestess are enough to convince the people of Watatsumi and Narukami Isles to let go of the past. Yeah, at that point, it's just going to take time and generations. Yep, it takes time, communication, most importantly, the help of very special people, like you. Your representation at this festival and my collaboration with Mizuki will serve as bridges between Watatsumi Island and the outside world.
Huh. I never considered that angle. You possess wisdom beyond your years, Kokomi. On par with a certain other shrine maiden I know.
Mizuki! Did you get any sleep at all?
No. No, I did not.
I'm fine. Sometimes you need to push past your mental limits to unleash your full potential. I've seen that many times in my line of work.
Yep. So that's a no then. Get a good night's sleep once this is all over.
I will. The good news is the ritual is all set. That means the festival can proceed, and we can focus on realizing our vision.
Yay!
As for the more pressing matter, once the nightmare fragment appears, we will begin the ritual, but it needs time to take effect.
Yep, we need to stall.
You and the Shogun are the only ones who can subdue the enemy until then. Do you remember what I told you yesterday, before you left for Isa Bathhouse?
Think so?
Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion, and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
Yep, I do indeed remember, sort of.
Good. I trust you won't let the Shogun shoulder this alone. Not anymore.
Nope, she has us. And all of you as well. She's not alone. Alright, next person. You next. Hi, Sayu.
Don't you think this puzzle is a bit too complicated? If we make this small adjustment, it'd be a lot easier to understand, don't you think?
You're right. I never thought about it that way.
Make it a lot more user-friendly, huh? Nice one, Ayaka. I knew you'd be a great addition to the team,
Oh, no. You two did all the hard work. You made it easy for me.
Hello.
Oh, when did you get here?
A second ago. Haven't been around too long.
Just now! Seems like you're a natural, Ayaka. A real game developer at heart, huh?
Yep, you talked about wanting to create a game the day before yesterday.
Oh, you remember that. Well, Brother had everything covered, so I asked Yae Miko if she could use a hand. I'm just glad I didn't turn out to be an inconvenience.
Oh, you're fine. An inconvenience? We were in such a jam. You saved us.
In a jam? Because jam is sticky, and we got stuck.
Now you're unstuck.
Not that kind of jam. But it doesn't matter. We just need to get this done.
Traveler, Lady Guji told me about the upcoming battle. As I understand it, this is an extremely dangerous endeavor, and the rest of us can only help from the sidelines. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Be careful.
Now you're all making me nervous now. Alright. Next, Toma! Oh, Itom! Hey, yes! Anything involving Itom, instantly on board. Oh, Toma, my bro, heard you're in a bind. The almighty Arataki, unbeatable and unmatched game dev team is here to help. Oh, my lord, the long-winded titles, I swear.
The Arataki gang rules!
That they do. Not sure how helpful most of them will turn out to be, but I at least am a licensed game designer. Really? That's interesting to hear, Kuki Shinobu. I'm so sorry, everyone. I was so focused on this game, I didn't notice Kinkaku and the others at all.
Not your fault. Bakedanuki are powerful. Even Shosei couldn't smell them.
Yeah, we didn't notice anything either, unfortunately. Sorry. Aether, Paimon. Don't sweat the small stuff. I'm sure all Hitotsume, Kozo, and those little fellows want is for you to honor their last wishes and finish what you set out to do. That was beautiful, boss, but last wishes are used for people who are, you know, dead. Okay, yeah, I was thinking to myself, like, wait, they're not dead, are they? Dead as in the big sleep, the final curtain, the last hurrah? Genta, you copied down the wrong thing!
Longhorn Oni is stupid. Stupid Oni really helped make game?
Oh no, those are challenging words. We'll see, but as you said, I'll try my best to finish what we started.
By the way, where are the real Hitotsume Kozo and his friends? And what about Tetsunosuke and the others?
After the three passed out, the Bake Danuki hid them in their home to keep them safe. Even under the influence of a nightmare fragment, Bake Danuki are kind at heart. As for Tetsunosuke and the others, they're in charge of setting up the ritual as punishment for causing all that panic. Something about showing them what it's really like to work through the night. Yeah, that sounds like, yep, that's Miko's doing alright. Once you deal with the crisis, I think I'll get the whole gang together. Hitotsume, Kozu, Yoko, Kappa, plus Kinkaku, Jinkaku, and Tetsunosuke too. We can all play Atsuko Harpestum to our heart's content. Alrighty then. With that, we have talked to all the optional people now, so all that's left now is to talk to Ai, who is on top of the cliff there. Let's see. What's the best way to go about going up here? Ooh, hold on. There we go. Aha! That is the best way to get up there. Okay. That just randomly appeared all of a sudden. Alright then. Hi.
It's you. Before battle, it is imperative to calm the mind. If you have unfinished business, see to that now.
So basically, that equals to, this may take a second to finish, so you please make sure to take care of any dailies or small stuff you want to take care of before you get into this. Or, you know, do any bathroom breaks or get a snack or something like that. Yep, I'm all set.
Then, come meditate with me.
Yay. Dot. You seem unsettled.
Since leaving the plane of Euthymia, I seem to experience this feeling more and more, whether in the markets of Inazuma or before the sacred Sakura.
Yeah, and I also seem to have a hand in a lot of that stuff. Sorry.
No, it may not be a bad thing. In the plane of Euthymia, I could not perceive the consequences of my choices, but that did not preclude their impact. It is only natural that I would feel their effect one day. Even a god cannot sever the link between cause and effect. I have come to realize that isolating oneself from all engagement is no way to reach a true state of euthymia. I will not unleash Muso no Hitotachi this time. I can only support you in the battle ahead.
Okay.
Using illusion against illusion, dream against nightmare. The ultimate success of this plan comes down to you, Traveler.
I won't let you down. This is a last-minute plan. We don't know exactly what we're about to face. It could all fall through at a moment's notice. But one thing is for sure. This time, you'll not face her alone. Aww. Alright. Transition into the final night.
Did we do it?
Yes, you did. Whew, just in time. Okay, now go or run quickly. Yae Miko's coming with the dress. I am never gonna not keep bringing that up. And it's done. Woohoo! Right on! Big dubs for the team.
The Arataki gang rules!
Oh my lord, you all are just posing. Yep, there it is. What in the... Yeah. Here they come to ruin all the fun. Who's having fun over here? Don't panic, just follow the plan.
Prepare yourself, traveler.
Already done.
All right, follow me.
Alright, during combat, you will obtain a new combat technique known as parry and veil break. While using, you will take a defensive. Yes, 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 yes. We've already gone through this, so try to remember.
There would be a day when we would fight in the plain of Euthymia, side by side. Be on your guard, traveler.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
Thank you! Nice! Oh, this is cool.
We have the advantage. Time to strike.
Nope. Come at me. Ow. Nope. Just gonna avoid all of that. Darn it.
Shatter the night.
Unmask it all.
We have the advantage. Time to strike.
I am trying to block. Gosh darn it. I'm doing very bad at this. Aha! I was able to do a counterattack. Wait for I to attack. Okay. Come on, I. We're all waiting.
I lend you my power. I grant you the Shogun's blessing.
Spam it, spam it, spam it, spam it, spam it.
We have the advantage. Time to strike.
Okay, we finished it. Phew! A little touch and go there. The nightmare is finished.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
Smite our enemies.
Shatter the night, unmask it all.
Reveal the
With your
truth.
might, let illusions fall.
Wake up! Wake up! Mikoshi-sama! Mikoshi-sama! Are you okay? We thought you'd been eaten alive by that beast!
Oh no.
Mother!
Do what you must. Just save her.
This nightmare, it's beyond our skill to heal. No.
Ooh, that's a cool Oni design. The nightmare is over. Oh, that's cool. Love the animation. Aww.
A nightmare. It felt like an endless nightmare.
Sleep in peace. This time, only sweet dreams await.
Hi. Night falls, the games are completed, and the Mikawa
For
Festival
many of
did
us, I'm
something.
sure the last few days have seen unforgettable levels of stress and fatigue.
And it certainly was not because of me at all.
But for now, I hope we can put the past behind us and enjoy a night of pure, unadulterated fun.
So all of us can get drunk!
Now, before we kick things off, our representative will announce the award for Best Game.
The award for the best game goes to... I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it to... Endless Fun with Harpestrum. It's a Kitsu Harpestrum. I gotta. I wish Hitotsume, Kuzu, and the others were here. What I'd give to see the looks on them faces. Except you wouldn't be able to see their expressions at all due to the masks.
The winning team will take home a sum of prize money courtesy of the Yashiro Commission, along with the Tanuki Game Award. In addition, our special guest has the honor of announcing a special award. Shogun, if you could.
Oh, special award, you say?
This special award recognizes the team with the most immersive game. And that goes to the creators of the horror game, The Doppelganger Incident. Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke.
Oh, so that's how you're gonna sweep that under the rug. Just roll with it.
Oh, so it was a horror game all along. I really thought I'd seen a ghost.
Oh no.
Wow, that takes immersive to a whole new level. Bake Tanuki are something else.
Yep, it's a smart idea. Now people have no reason to fear the yokai. I don't think the Shogun and Lady Guji want the yokai to fear humans either.
I present you this award in the name of the Narukami Ogosho, and I promise you this. No human shall infringe on your peace without cause.
Shogun is the best!
Aww.
Shogun is the best!
What about the Shogunate's development plan?
The whole purpose of the investigation was to avoid disturbing yokai territory. Besides, the world is a big place. Humans, yokai, there's more than enough room for all of us.
Alright, with that, we have finished the final night. Is there any stingers at all? Any epilogues of any kind? As though Kiss by Do, talk to Ito. Yay! My favorite character! Oh, like that was such a surprise. Hi, Ito. Ah, compadre, a little birdie told me you went to Aiza bathhouse last night. I'm getting the crew together and we're gonna go there to celebrate. You in? Oh, I am totally in.
But we were just there.
Shush, Paimon. Don't ruin this for me. Yeah, but I bet you were missing a few people, yeah, like Shinobu and Goro and, you know, Ayato. And also me. Basically, Boss heard about the trip and now he really wants to go because he's super jealous. Anyway, once you're done perusing, come find me and we'll soak it up! Alright, it looks like we have the after night to contend with. Alright, leave the venue with Ito. Do I really want to talk to anyone at the moment? Let me see what happens if I talk to Toma. You feeling alright? No side effects?
All good. That Yumekwi Baku lady already looked us over.
We woke up once the nightmare fragment was gone. It felt like one big, long dream. Sorry we couldn't help you with the game, boss.
Oh, you all are fine. Don't worry about it. Besides, there's still time. Why don't you try out the game and tell me what you think?
Let's kapow together!
Okay. Alright, it doesn't seem like there's really anything else to really interact with at the moment. So, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go soak it up, everyone! Well, ready to get your soak on? Yes, I am. Are you ready to get your soak on? That sounds weird. That sounds weird when you say it like that. Anyways, oh yeah, next up, Aiza Bathhouse. Yay! This has got to be the hottest one. Let's see who can last the longest. Who's in? If you're that excited about it, how can I refuse? Listen, this isn't a sauna.
So warm.
Aww. Don't sleep in there too long. My fur is so heavy, I almost feel dizzy. Oh, you look like you're about to overheat, actually. Yeah, you should probably get out, actually, Goroa. If you can't handle the heat, Goro, get out of the tub. Hey, stop being so loud. I'm trying to have my quiet moment. On the other side, Ito is as energetic as ever.
It's not good to get distracted during a match, brother.
Whoa, this game is getting heated. What's your next move, Aether? What do you two think? Are we playing Genius Invocation? I believe we are. I would take it slow. Try to consolidate my advantage. Or you could be aggressive. Taking a risk isn't a bad idea. Considering on who we're facing against, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go slow and steady. Oh, very clever, Aether. Decisive defeat, I concede. Now, based on the random draw earlier, the next player should be Ayaka. Have fun, you two.
Okay. Go easy on me, traveler.
Okay. Ayaka must have lost me on purpose to give Ayaka more time to play. Always up to something, that one.
Boss, the Mikawa Flower Festival was a huge success for us. We had 3 times more visitors than usual.
Oh, nice. That's great.
Based on what we've made so far, I think we'll be able to make this much.
That's great news. We might even beat Yae Publishing House this month.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you look pleased about something. Having a party without me?
Oh, it's nothing.
I forgot to share some good news with you.
Oh, what kind of good news? Is it about Watatsumi Island, maybe?
30% of the proceeds from the festival have been transferred to Yae Publishing House. We're expecting record profit this month. Don't you think congratulations are in order?
Yeah, there it is. Like, someone's trying to make more money than me? That cannot happen.
What?
Well, boss, I guess congratulations are in order. This is our 333rd time competing against Yae Publishing House in sales, and our best showing to date. 2nd place.
You are not helping. Miko, leave now. You are forever banned from the bathhouse.
May this be a night of sweet dreams for all.
And to all a good night. Alright, As Though Kissed by Dew has been completed. Yay! Any other singers, or are we all good? Well, looks like we're all good then. That was a fun event, I won't lie. Had a nice fun mini games, got to meet a couple of characters we haven't seen in a while. And we also got, a bit of a sad, bittersweet, but a nice resolution to the event. And also we got a fun little stinger with the epilogue as well. So yeah, got all the fan service after all. And anyways, I think we'll go ahead and we'll end it here. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright, till then, bye!